Up UFC 229, Conor Khabib. Conor comes in 21-3. He is the underdog in this fight, plus 140, meaning if you bet $100, you're going to get 140 on top of that 100 back, so you get 240 back. Khabib comes in, he's 26-0, the underdog. He comes in with the belt. Conor comes out first. There's fireworks, electricity. The fans are going crazy. Khabib comes out after him. The fans don't react the same way that they do for Conor, and we head into round one. So round one, we start. Khabib comes out, wraps up McGregor early. They're on the ground. Khabib's trying to get something going. Conor's pinned against the cage. Not much they can do at this point, trying to work it out off the fence. So Khabib has the legs of McGregor tied up as we head down to the 2-minute and 30-second mark in the first round. Not much going on at this point. Both are exchanging on the inside, pinned against the cage. Conor's trying to dig the underhooks at this point off the fence, but Khabib's doing a good job. He's got him pinned against the cage, and he's wrapping up his legs. So it's pretty clear with 35 seconds to go in the first round that Khabib is going to keep this fight on the ground. He's not giving Conor the opportunity to get up, and they're letting him fight on the ground. So Khabib controlled the first round, kept him on the ground, couldn't get anything going for Conor, so he takes the first round. So Khabib comes out in the second, lands a crazy right hand. McGregor comes back with a knee. Both land big shots. Khabib spikes Conor down with 4 minutes to go, and Khabib is right back where he was in the first round with the legs tied up and McGregor pinned against the cage. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second round, Khabib is on top and landing some big shots on McGregor. McGregor's in full defensive mode, in a full guard on the ground, and trying to keep distance between himself and Khabib at this point. Khabib is throwing bombs with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Looks like the referee is about to step in. McGregor is covering up. He can't get anything going. He's pinned against the cage. Herb Dean is looking in with some concern, but he's going to let him go. It looks like Conor's trying to gas out Khabib, letting him throw. Khabib goes right back to the ground with 1 minute and 45 to go in the second. And Khabib is going for an arm at this point. So significant strikes. Khabib 59-3. So Conor's eventually able to get up with 30 seconds left in the second round. He's cut. I can't tell where the cut is from at this point. There's blood on the forehead and on the eye. So I can't tell where the cut is coming from. But Khabib has completely dominated this round, and it is 2-0 at this point. So Rogan and crew are saying that the second round was a 10-8 round. So we're going to keep that in mind. So we start round 3, and both fighters are standing, throwing strikes. Khabib is trying to strike at this point and is going with a different approach. The first minute of the round passes with both fighters still on their feet, throwing low kicks and straights. So there's a little debate between the commentators saying that Khabib might be gassed. Rogan disagrees. Khabib tries to shoot on McGregor. He lands a knee to the head and then a knee to the body. Khabib then pushes off McGregor and lands a shot to the head with 3 minutes to go in the third round. So round 3 comes to an end, and McGregor clearly won this round. Both fighters stood in front of each other. Khabib standing right in front of McGregor, one of the best strikers in the game. So good for him. He changed up his approach, but it didn't work out. So McGregor gets that round. I have it 2-1 for Khabib, with possibly a 10-8 round. So round 4 starts. It's clear that Khabib is trying to beat McGregor at his own game, trying to prove a point here that he can dominate him on the ground and beat him up top with the striking. So with about a minute left, with a minute into the round, Khabib finally takes McGregor to the side of the cage, wraps him up, and they are pinned against the cage. Khabib is able to bring him to the ground and once again lock up the legs. So it seems that Khabib wanted to show off a little striking, and then he went right back to the ground game in the 4th round. So 1:30 to go in the 4th round. The grappling from Khabib is unbelievable. He has McGregor still wrapped up on the ground and is apparently dominating this round. So Khabib puts the choke on McGregor, chokes him out, immediately jumps the cage, goes into the stands, gets into a riot, full-on riot out in the stands. Security comes rushing in, the police come rushing in, they clear out the entire section. McGregor's still in the cage. They zoom in on McGregor in the cage, and he is getting pummeled by people that are just throwing punches from his backside, sucker punches. They run in, rush the cage to protect McGregor. It's an all-out riot inside the building, inside the cage and outside the cage. At this point, we don't know what is going on. Security is doing their best to break it up. Just a crazy, crazy fight. One you definitely want to see. Check it out on pay-per-view. You can still buy it. Wow, what a fight.